And well, and welcome back. The item which you're going to deal today is from courtesy of Political Nerds, that delicious lass from North, which is half Italian and half British. And she dealt with a usual issues, illegals. Not the one which came over the boat, or just over the channel last week. This happens to be a character which is a convicted sex offender, and somehow, before he served his time, they let him on the loose. And it's very strange. He used to go into details. He has to be registered for 5 years or 10 years as a sex offender, because obviously the sexual crime which he committed was on a minor, an underage kid. Otherwise, I don't remember precisely from what prison he was released without serving the full term, and he was hanging around outside the prison for about an hour or so, and the guard said you have to take the trains and go whatever destination. Wasn't there a deported order issued for this character to be, after serving the sentence, to deported? And afterwards he disappeared. 2 days useless of police searching for him. It was mostly spotted in London, because London has the most CCTV cameras anywhere in the United Kingdom. It's difficult not to have a trace on him. And while the cops were lost in the dark, only from citizens start calling in and saying, we've seen this character here and there. In the end, he was apprehended and now he's in custody. Only last year, dangerous criminals which comes from overseas were released. I think there are about 600 of them. Really dangerous stuff. This character which I'm talking about is a real high profile, should say sex predator, whatever he is, doesn't matter. He's very dangerous. And on the top of it is an illegal. He says he comes from Ethiopia. He's like many of them, like him, they come over from Calais to Dover. When it comes to these illegals or foreign offenders, when it comes to the deportation issue, they'll invoke the European Human Court of Rights, whatever it is, saying my country are in danger. And usually these judges, they will grant him stay at the expense of the taxpayers. They'll probably continue what was before. Incredible. And the fact is, the European Court of Human Rights has only jurisdiction in Europe. It doesn't have jurisdiction in other countries like Africa or third world places. There are other courts, or The Hague, which these things can be dealt with. For what? In the end, you know, these people would lose the case. Mind you, Keir Starmer and his bunch of clowns of the Labour Party say, oh, we're going to be severe. We have inherited a disastrous prison situation. This could be true. If prisons are overwhelmed, especially with foreign offenders, and you don't know nothing about it, you just pin the blame on others which who had probably done nothing like you done. What about reform of this system? Expel foreign offenders after they serve their term. They have no right and have no business to stay in the United Kingdom. And plus, it's an absolute danger for the members of the public. These illegals walking around like savages, and God knows what they've got in their mind, what they're going to get up to. Nothing good at all. And that's why people are sick and tired. And Keir Starmer thinks, oh, we're going to resolve the problem with illegals with digital ID. You can give the illegals digital ID. Nah, they won't accept it. I think at the end of the day, there'll be a popular overrise. People sick and tired and angry, then after to take to the streets. And they kissed them and said, yeah, why not? Martial law. It's taking the Brits to the point of a civil war. It's like this. You can gain control. This could be the case? I think so.